The Democrats knew, and the Post knew right away, that this was all about the prostitute operation.
Yeah.
The Democrats knew that there was a secretary named Maxie Wells that were referring out of town Democrats to this phone hookup with the bordello down the hall. They caught one burglar who was a CIA agent, by the way. One of the burglars was an active CIA agent from Miami. And he was caught with a desk key that he tried to rid himself of, and the cop caught him and almost broke his arm. That was the key to Maxie Wells' desk, which held the information about the various prostitutes and their Johns and so forth. And that's one of the, remember, the second burglary was not so much about listening to people as it was to getting documents. So what happens is the Democrats immediately covered that part up and figured a good offense is a good defense. And so they went after the Republicans right away, but they were hiding something by doing that. And they were worried about this from day one. And when the trial came up, and they were afraid that the wiretap monitor would talk about listening to dirty talk, which is what he was listening to. He was prepared to say that what he was overhearing in the 2 weeks, they'd had the first burglary that was successful. For 2 weeks, he was listening to the phones. And for 2 weeks, most of what he was listening to was what he called explicitly intimate conversation. Now, he was not allowed to testify to that at the trial. Why? And the prosecutors wanted that in. And the Post hired a guy to come in, a very good lawyer, civil rights lawyer, to come in and say, you can't get into this. Anyway, Judge Sirica, I think in consultation, I believe, with some Democrats, allowed this guy to come in and argue. He comes in and he says, I want this testimony stopped. And the judge allowed him after consultation. He originally refused, as he should have. This is a case between the defendant and the prosecution. Well, this is what Judge Sirica originally ruled until he went into his chambers and came back out and said, oh, I've had second thoughts about this. Now, who did he talk to then? His mentor in getting him a job was Edward Bennett Williams, who was the partner of Williams and Connolly, and Williams and Connolly were the general counsel both for the Washington Post and the Democratic National Committee. So think about it. The Washington Post and the Democratic Committee were joined at the hip.